Alrighty. Are we live? I'm trying to go live on Instagram as well, but I'm not really seeing anything, so that one might not go through. But welcome back to the Crypto Sherpa Show. Oh, hey, I'm popping up over here. Let me click on Go Live. And am I going to be on Instagram too? Yes, I'm officially on Instagram. So there you go. FGTV, YouTube, what are my other stations? Twitter and Instagram. I couldn't get on Facebook Live. I don't know. They changed some rules there. I tried to get on LinkedIn, but I don't have enough followers on there. I need like 90 more. But no, welcome back to the channel where I read through some news articles for you so you don't have to. And also, I just help keep you informed on what's going on. Now, it's been a fun day. I spent most of my day helping people, learning how to acquire the Ton coin for Telegram, because someone called this morning asking about like how to acquire that coin because they want to do paid advertisements over there. And so I figured that out. If you're in the United States, you cannot have the wallet on your Telegram account as restrictions, but you can download the browser extension to keep your Ton coins on there and whatnot. So that was fun. And then also, I was having fun with some Bitcoin ordinals out there. That's right, I am learning how to make some tokens on there, maybe some runes. I just created like 100 Sherpa tokens or Sherp tokens. Still trying to figure out how to get that. I want to see if I can transfer them. I made 100 of them, so I'm trying to figure out how to make them more individual, suddenly now. So I'll make my way through there. But yes, the title of the video is probably the best decision she made, because we just got word that Kamala Harris will not be attending Bitcoin Day in Nashville. I heard about that earlier today from Bitcoin Magazine on Twitter account, and I thought I'd cover an article for you about it. But if you're in Nashville, definitely stop by the Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club. They are having a blast down there. Let me play this little trailer for you. I'm not going to play the music because I don't want to get demonetized. But yeah, they have a little Bitcoin flyer out there. Pretty cool. That's our booth. Janet and Todd. Wait, no, two Bens. There's Todd. Love you guys. Best couple ever. They're the owners of the Nashville Club. But yeah, the place looks big. Everyone's attending. I think today was the Litecoin conference out there. Saw Miss Team Crypto doing that. But starting tomorrow, Nashville 2024 Bitcoin begins, and cannot wait till Saturday to hear Trump speaking. But yeah, look how big that stage is. We're at booth 325. Stop on by. But yes, let's go over that article, just going a little bit more on why she will not be speaking at the conference 2024. So here we go. This article is coming from Crypto Slate, and boom. Conference organizers suggest Harris must address Ross Ulbricht's sentence before engaging in anything with the Bitcoin community. So that is very true. Because yeah, if she did go, she'd be booed off stage so fast, it's not even funny. But yeah, despite the rumors circling that the Democratic frontrunner for the U.S. presidential election 2024, Kamala Harris, will be speaking at the Bitcoin conference in Nashville this week, David Bailey has confirmed that she will not attend. Now, David Bailey is the CEO of BTC Inc. and organizer of the Bitcoin conference, and confirmed the decision comes amid the ongoing discussions about the Democratic Party's stance on Bitcoin, crypto, and blockchain technology. Because, yeah, they've been very against it. So we'll see if they're finally make a change, but who knows. But as Bailey reported on Twitter, his team had been in talks with Harris's campaign about potential appearances at the conference. However, he later announced that Harris would not participate, stating it was no surprise. Now, Bailey suggested that Harris's absence may be due to the current administration's approach to crypto regulation, which have been perceived as hostile by many in the industry. Now, the Bitcoin conference organizers are also raised the issue of Ross Ulbricht's imprisonment as a potential stumbling block for Harris's engagement with the crypto community. Ulbricht, the founder of the Silk Road darknet market, is currently serving a life sentence without the possibility of parole out there. He noted that what can she say to us when she's actively imprisoning developers, forcing our industry overseas, attacking proof of work consensus mechanisms, and it would have been a disaster for her, which is so true. Now, for transparency, Ulbricht was not imprisoned under Biden. He was sentenced in 2015 when Barack Obama was president, and he appealed his sentence twice in 2017 under Donald Trump and 2018 in the Supreme Court, but they declined to hear his case. Now, Bailey argued that the commuting Ulbricht sentence should be considered table stakes for any politicians seeking to address the Bitcoin community. He's like, I gotta be honest, this feels like Kamala should commute Ross Ulbricht's sentence before addressing the Bitcoin community, and that's the table stakes. Now, although Harris is currently the vice president and would be unable to commute with Ulbricht's sentence personally, Bailey appeared to be given an ultimatum regarding a possible invitation, and it's unclear at this time whether this was the reason for Harris not attending the conference, or if she declined outright. Crypto Slate. Now, they have contacted Bailey for confirmation, but has not responded until this press time. Now, Bailey also pointed out that the former President Donald Trump and independent presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. still have pledged to commute Albright's sentence if elected, and the commitment has been well received by many in crypto. Donald Trump did not commute Albright's sentence during his first term via presidential pardon, but has stated he will do so this time if elected. Now, the discussion around Harris's potential appearance at the Bitcoin conference comes at a time when crypto regulation and adoption are becoming increasingly important political issues. With 14% of U.S. citizens holding Bitcoin, Harris's stance on digital assets remains largely unknown, leading to speculation about whether a Harris administration would continue the Biden administration approach or adopt a more crypto-friendly position. Meanwhile, other presidential candidates have been more vocal in supporting cryptocurrencies. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. proposed integrating Bitcoin into the U.S. debt management strategies and owns over $1 million worth of Bitcoin. Similarly, the Trump campaign recently began accepting donations for various cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin and Ethereum. There is also rumors that he would declare Bitcoin strategic reserve asset, although any president would require Congress approval. Now, with Harris's absence from the Bitcoin conference, attention now turns back to Trump and his direct address to the Bitcoin audience. So, yeah, I cannot wait till Saturday. Does anybody know what time it goes? I'm trying to look it up. I just feel like he's going to be speaking more in the evening. But man, I wish I was there. But oh well, I got a great team there, and I'll hear more about it next week when they get back. But yeah, if you're in town, stop by the club. I'll be streaming all of Nashville 2024 here at the club. Bitcoin Bench stream will be doing it 6 hours long, as well as Bitcoin Magazine. So come on down. But that is the Kamala Harris news on how she will not be attending the conference. So all right, let's move on. What else is going on? It looks like there's some speculation out there on Mt. Gox creditors, and are they going to be hodling the newly received Bitcoin? This article is coming from Crypto Potato, and there has been a significant increase in Bitcoin withdrawals from Kraken, which suggests Mt. Gox creditors are open to hodling. Now, beginning in early July, the defunct crypto exchange Mt. Gox initiated repayments to creditors affected by the 2014 hack. While Kraken has completed the distribution of all Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash owed to Mt. Gox creditors, the former price remains stable. Now, this could be due to the fact that creditors on Kraken have refrained from offloading their tokens. Now, Mt. Gox repayments had sparked significant concerns among crypto investors who feared that many of these creditors would sell their Bitcoin stash, and potentially leading to a sharp drop in price as seen during the selling spree of confiscated Bitcoin of Germany's Saxon state. But again, when Germany decided, they didn't do anything, so I'd rather had Germany dump their coins now than later on. But again, looks like no one's selling, so that's some good news right there. But CryptoQuant's latest analysis, however, sheds light on the interesting behavior of Mt. Gox creditors as they receive their long-awaited Bitcoin funds. Contrary to the concerns about potential market dump, the on-chain crypto analytic platform revealed a significant increase in Bitcoin withdrawals from Kraken, suggesting that a strong hodling sentiment among recipients is happening. Now, over the past 24 hours, more than 5,000 Bitcoin, worth approximately $329 million, have been moved from crypto exchanges to cold wallets. Now, this movement indicates that affected users are choosing to store their Bitcoin securely, then selling them immediately. Now, despite the relatively modest volume, this trend could be a positive signal for the market, reflecting confidence in long-term investment strategies among the Bitcoin holders. Furthermore, CryptoQuant CEO Ki-Young Zhu revealed that Kraken's trading volume has not witnessed any notable spikes, indicating that creditors are not engaging in the selling feature. Now, there hasn't been no such significant spike in our hourly spot trading volume dominance of Bitcoin outflows on Kraken since then, and we need to wait for the Asian time zone, but it's a positive sign so far. So yeah, so it looks like people are not selling their Bitcoin that they're getting back from Mt. Gox, and yeah, why would they? We're just right about time for the spike. Someone did come in today wondering, like, wasn't the halving supposed to be the spike or the bull run, and they're still holding their Bitcoin? It's like, no, the Bitcoin halving is the catalyst to the bull run. The bull run usually doesn't take place to 4 or 6 months afterwards. So yeah, she was like, okay, I think I'll hold them for a little bit longer. So yeah, but no, so that's that Mt. Gox news holding. Love it. And also, I also love the fact that they are taking self-custody of their crypto. So yeah, if you're in the crypto space, self-custody is the only way. It's not your keys, not your coins. We always got to repeat that for everyone out there. Because if you leave it on the exchanges, we'll have just another Mt. Gox situation, an FTX situation. We don't want to be a part of that. So when you take self-custody and those guys go down, you're fine because you still got your Bitcoin. So yeah, so that is that news for you. Let's move on to our next article where Ferrari is now accepting Bitcoin in Europe. I feel it was like a while ago that they were accepting it in America. And yeah, I covered that article, I think, when I was still in California. So that had to be a year ago. But it looks like now European is taking on the crypto payments as an acceptance. So yeah, let's go through this article from Bitcoin Magazine. Look at that beautiful Ferrari. One day, people, we will all have one as long as we got Bitcoin. But yeah, Ferrari announced that it will start accepting Bitcoin and crypto payments as its European dealership this month is expanding, and the Bitcoin and crypto payment option launched in the U.S. last year. So yeah, luxury sports car manufacturer Ferrari announced it will expand. Will expand its manufacturer. And let's see, I totally lost that place. Sorry. Luxury sports car manufacturer Ferrari announced it will expand the ability to pay with Bitcoin and crypto to its European dealerships starting this month. The move comes after Ferrari's first began accepting Bitcoin and crypto payments at its US dealership last year. Yep, so it was last year when that happened. And here is that tweet from them again, or from Bitcoin Magazine, showcasing that they will be accepting it. Now, Ferrari said that the rollout to Europe will occur by the end of July, enabling customers to purchase new vehicles using Bitcoin and crypto. The company plans to expand the Bitcoin payment option to dealers worldwide by the end of 2024, where legally permitted. Now, Ferrari continues its partnership with the leading Bitcoin payments processor, BitPay. That's where they're using in America, and they're going to continue it on to process their payments. When a purchase is made in Bitcoin, BitPay instantly converts it to traditional fiat currency for Ferrari's dealers to remove exposure to Bitcoin and crypto volatility. So you're going, oh, so they're not really accepting it. Well, they're not holding on their treasure or their balance sheet, but they're accepting it as a payment. It's like saying, like me personally, I don't have any. I'm not cash rich, but I have a lot of crypto. So it's like if I would want to go buy a Ferrari, it's like, oh, I don't got the cash for it. Oh, but I got Bitcoin. Will you take that? And they just turn you away. But now they have the option to go, oh no, yeah, we can accept the Bitcoin. Like, here's our now notes, or no, our BitPay QR code. Send it there, and then BitPay gives them the money. You still spend it in crypto, and yeah, and it worked. But the ability to pay with Bitcoin and other crypto caters to Ferrari's tech-savvy customer base with sizable Bitcoin wealth. It also taps into growing mainstream adoption as more major companies accept Bitcoin payments, including Microsoft, AT&T, and travel site Expedia.com. Sorry, I had to say that. That commercial is like engraved in my head. But Ferrari said accepting Bitcoin and crypto provides customers with additional flexibility and convenience in purchasing the company's luxury vehicles. The automaker saw strong demand after enabling Bitcoin payments in the US last year. And as the luxury and high-end brands adopt Bitcoin payments, it helps legitimize the asset class as a currency and not just an investment. Now, the ability of the consumer to spend Bitcoin at more retailers was also cited as a factor in the recent Bitcoin market rally. So yeah, like more places are starting to accept Bitcoin. AMC movie theaters are, which I should probably use that, take this opportunity to try to get my Deadpool 3 ticket using Bitcoin. But yeah, they all use these like payment processors. BitPay now knows there's probably a couple ones out there, but those are the top ones out there to start accepting crypto payments for their services. So yeah, but that's pretty cool. I love to hear that the Ferrari company is expanding worldwide now. So I started in the US, now Europe. Who's next? But yeah, so that is that news for you. Now I want to move on to some more hacks that happen in the crypto space, so that way you are aware of them and that way you don't fall for it. There's also a phishing attack going on out there, I think with Zoom, but let's go over this Monoswap hack right now. So yeah, Monoswap has been hacked and warns users not to deposit funds. The platform warned users not to deposit any funds or open new positions at the time, as the future of the platform remains unknown. So yeah, another hack. I think we had one yesterday with DYDX, and now this one is Monoswap. So yeah, let's go through this. On July 24th, 2024, Monoswap, a decentralized exchange and staking platform, announced that it suffered a malicious hack and warned users not to stake or add additional funds at the moment. Now, in the announcement, Monoswap also warned users to withdraw their funds from the platform immediately to avoid losses and not to interact with a malicious link, which the protocol identified in a social media post. Now, according to the platform, on July 23rd, 2024, one of its developers accidentally installed a malicious phishing application and was lured into a call with scammers pretending to be venture capitalists. Now, at some point during the call, scammers installed malicious software onto the developer's computer, which had reportedly had access to all the platform wallets and contracts, and this allowed the hacker to withdraw most of the staked liquidity on the platform. Kind of sounds like the Mt. Gox situation. But yeah, here's them announcing that to everybody. Monoswap has been hacked. Do not add liquidity or stake in our farming pools at the moment. If you have any stake positions, please withdraw them immediately to avoid any losses. Now, yesterday, one of our developers installed a phishing app to join a call with scammers who pretended to be a VC, but the attackers installed the botnet into his office PC, which has access to all of Monoswap's related wallets and contracts. The hackers then withdrew most of the staked liquidity positions, causing damage to the protocol. Now, below this is the scammer's link to download the phishing app. Do not click this link or download it. Oh man, I wonder how many people actually did click on it, but do not click on it. That's right here, the KAKAO call.kr. That is a phishing link. Do not do that. We are investigating the attack right now and will soon announce the next moves. We were trying to work with VCs to build a better future for Monoswap. However, unfortunate things happened, and now we are trying our best to solve the issue. So yeah, that really does suck. But at the time of this writing, Monoswap is investigating the incident and said it's trying to work with the venture capitalists, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, crypto hacks are on the rise. It's pretty bad right now. But of course, it's going to be even getting worse as Bitcoin keeps rising. It's becoming more mainstream. But yeah, that's what was it saying? Like on July 11th, CoinGecko co-founder and chief operating officer Bobby Ong warned about the crypto community about the crypto hacks were increasing and cautioning users not to interact with crypto over the next several days. Ong believes the sudden rise in attacks is due to Google's sales of its domain business to Squarespace, and explaining that the forced migration of the domains removed two-factor security authentication and created a security vulnerability that is being exploited now. Now, recent high-profile examples out there. Since CoinGecko's co-founder issued his warning, several high-profile hacks and exploits have occurred. On-chain sleuth Zach XBT recently sounded the alarm about Compound Finance's website, which was redirecting users to phishing pages, and has since been fixed by the Compound Finance team. Also on July 18th, 2024, popular Indian cryptocurrency exchange WazirX was hacked, leaving $235 million drained from the exchange by the hackers, and that believes to be tied with North Korean's Lazarus hacking group. Man, the North Korean hacking group's always at it. But yeah, hacks are on the rise, so be safe out there, people. When these news articles come out, just pay attention to them, so that way, if you are using the platform, you won't have any of your funds drained. But yeah, so that is that article for you. And again, all these articles are linked down below in the description box if you want to take a look at them yourselves. But let's move on to the next article on what's happening with fake Zoom links and how scammers are getting there. So yeah, this one's coming from Decrypt and how to spot fake Zoom link scammers and how they are using it to steal your crypto. It's a malware. That's the malware that is downloaded and can take everything from your device, cybersecurity engineering. So again, most of this stuff is always just like a malware that's been downloaded and then thrown in there. So always be careful and know what you're downloading. But hackers are attempting to steal the cryptocurrency holdings of Zoom users through a complex phishing-based malware distribution scheme. According to cybersecurity engineer in a Twitter thread earlier this week, the pseudonymous cybersecurity engineer and NFT collector, NFTDrew.eth, drew attention to the new scheme. Scammers are getting extremely sophisticated and have evolved their tactics to impersonate Zoom, which, if downloaded, takes everything from your device. Now, over 300,000 stolen so far, he wrote. That's a lot. But Drew explained that the criminals usually approach would be victims with some made-up opportunity. The examples given are claiming to want to license their intellectual property, bringing them in as guests to Twitter Spaces, asking them to be angel investors or join their project's team. They then insist on discussing the opportunity via Zoom, which gives the scammers an opportunity to share the malicious link. The attackers also use high-pressure tactics like sending a screenshot of a Zoom call full of people waiting for the victim to arrive. Now here's that tweet from NFT Drew saying if you've been caught on these links. So that was one of those phishing Zoom links out there that they would throw in there. So yeah, the scam is one of the more sophisticated scams where if you really aren't paying attention to the tiny details, then it's game over. Does it show where the tiny details are? Zoom.us 50 web. Oh, so I wonder if that's it right there. So yeah, most Zoom calls are probably US web.us. They just threw in that 50. So it really does show the importance of paying attention of your URLs, emails, and everything out there. Just pay attention to everything so you don't click on it. But yeah, of course, the scam starts out just like any other scam, as he explained, showing more photos and so on. Eventually, they will get on with them. But even if the victim has his Zoom installed already, the legitimate looking page will also show a loading screen as it downloads Zoom installer full.x. But it's really the malware masquerading as a Zoom installer that will then prompt the victim to accept terms and conditions that Windows users are accustomed to seeing when they install new software. Now, once the installation is complete, the call loading page keeps spinning until at some point it redirects the victim to the legitimate Zoom website. And Drew concluded that this is aimed at making it seem like it was a glitch or taking forever to load. When this takes place, the malware has already been executed and has completed its function. And it's game over. It's done. So scary. But when the file is executed, the malware immediately executes and lodges itself onto the Windows Defender exclusion list, which leads to Windows being unable to block it. Now, at this point, the malware begins executing its payload and extracting users' information while the victim is busy staring at the spinning loading video call and screen as it's accepting and pretend terms and conditions. Now, Drew highlighted that in this case, virus detection software might fail to catch this type of malware, so careful there. When you're dealing with malware to this degree, oftentimes tools fail to catch this, such as the virus total. He wrote all of these tools are meant as a check and should not be meant as the source of truth. Virus total is great, but if you're not specific in what you're searching, it can end up hurting you. Now, Artem Irgabev, smart contract trader at Immunify, told Decrypt that the antivirus effectiveness depends on whether that malware was encrypted before being sent to the target. Now, I would say that in most cases it is not effective at all, since threat actors prepare their attacks on high-value targets and encrypt their malware before engaging with the potential victim. So again, they're targeting high-value people with money. They're trying to get people to be pretend angel investors to a fake VC somewhere out there. So yeah, so this isn't just really going for the common folk, but it still is pretty complex. Now, Sudapan Sinha, core contributor at Risk Layer and CEO at Chain Risk Labs, further highlighted that relying solely on antivirus software has its shortcomings. He explained that zero-day exploits, which are entirely new and unknown to antivirus databases, pose a significant challenge. Moreover, antivirus software cannot safeguard against social engineering tactics that deceive users into unwillingly download malware. Therefore, while antivirus software is a vital component of cybersecurity defense, comprehensive protection against sophisticated attacks often require additional layers of security measures and user awareness. Now, the format of the links involved in the phishing campaign closely resemble legitimate Zoom links. As explained by Drew, Zoom users use the zoom.us domain, but with subdomains based on location with US-based user potential being redirected, it is uso2web.zoom.us. So the malicious links, on the other hand, use the Zoom pseudonym of the us50.domain. At a glance, the resulting Zoom may appear legitimate thanks in a no small part to confusing naming scheme of the Zoom domains and subpoenas. Alternately, Drew also cites the user Zoom's domain. Here he's showing that case. Yep. He made a video of it, and I will not play that. But here it is. Yeah, the subdomain US 2.0 Zoom, and then the subdomain at the top level. So pretty scary of how close it is. And is this a delivery guy coming in? Oh, wait, it's Amazon. Okay, so I might be able to keep going on with the show. But it's super important to know that a does not make something a subdomain that's part of the top-level domain, which tricks a lot of people, explain. Drew highlighted that it takes a lot of attention not to fall for this social engineering attack like this one, and it's extremely easy to fall for it. So just be careful. So he doubts that 80% of people can verify and catch each character with this, but at least try to take a look at everything you click on. But yeah, so be careful out there. Like, scammers are going to try to scam. That's what I'm going to say. Was like a snooper's going to snoop, scammer's going to scam. But yeah, so that is that article. I hope it really did help you out to avoid these. And again, like for this fake Zoom one, unless like you're or just get the idea, like try to remember if someone's trying to get you to be an angel investor for some VC, like start thinking cautious. Let a red flag pop up. But it's like some scams out there are pretty predictable where that red flag goes, and it's like, oh, that's a scam. You ignore it, you block it. Maybe just have this in the back of your mind, so that way if it ever does happen to you, you won't fall for it. But that is that news. Let's go to some more fun news now. Let's go for some good news. Like, what else is going on? That was a depressing side, but I gotta share it with you guys because if you don't know about it, then you might fall for it. So that's why I like to read those articles, just to keep you aware and in the loop. So this next article, though, is coming from Cointelegraph, and it's on how Solana is transforming cross-border agriculture trade. So yeah, AgriDex's blockchain-based platform enabled a South African farm to complete a trade with a London importer, showcasing the benefits of on-chain settlement. So interesting. This is some real-world utility. Let's find out. Solana-based real-world assets marketplace AgriDex helped complete a cross-border agricultural trade between a South African producer and a London importer. The importer paid for the shipment of over 200 bottles of extra virgin olive oil and multiple cases of wine from a farm and vineyard in South Africa. According to the announcement, AgriDex facilitated the trade payment over the Solana blockchain and charged 0.15% to each side of the trade. In contrast, traditional payment methods incur significantly higher fees from both parties, so this one is a little bit cheaper. Now, Solana is outperforming traditional systems for cross-border trades. Seeing this reduction in transactions and remittance costs, as well as faster settlement times, Adrian Vanderspy, owner and CEO of Oldenburg Vineyards, said the funds came into our AgriDex account in seconds rather than days, and the fees were £5 which is $6.45. We look forward to continuing our partnership and bringing more of our stock on chain. So pretty cool. Now, in addition to the interview with Cointelegraph, Henry Duckworth, co-founder and CEO of AgriDex, explained how the Solana based marketplace eradicates the complexities of multi-currencies, diverse legal frameworks, and excessive documentation by tokenized agricultural contracts. With further adoption in on-chain settlements, the resultant savings can be redirected to producers. Duckworth explained that many of the world's farmers are underpaid and the environmental impact of trades is poorly understood. A primary goal of the AgriDex system is to ensure better and more profitable payments for farmers while also offering financing based on the declared trades flow. Now they're passing on the savings with it. AgriDex's current focus is on uplifting small-scale farmers who are often underpaid, especially in cacao, wheat, and sugar platforms. By ensuring better, faster, and more direct payments to farmers, we aim to incentivize community planting. By supporting the buyers from these farmers, we hope to foster and improve productivity and planting practices, he added. Now, the South African wine will arrive in London on July 29th, and the olive oil will arrive a few days later, completing the first ever agricultural trade on Solana. In addition, AgriDex is also facilitating the sale of farmland in Zambia to a Mauritian sustainable development entity and on the sale of bakery machinery from South Africa to Zimbabwe. Each of these trades is valued at over $500,000. The Duckworth advised the exports to maintain transparency in the operations and empowerment to the buyers within the range of the data points. So yeah, so that's some pretty good news right there for you. Now I feel like I may need to go sign this Amazon package, so I am going to end the stream here now. I did have one more article I did want to cover, but I won't get to it. I'll probably cover it tomorrow then. But Polymarket partners with MoonPay on bank credit card funding. So I'll cover this article tomorrow. But yeah, so I'm going to end this a little early. Again, I have these scheduled for a full hour, but realizing I'm really only getting like about a half hour's time's worth of live air. So I do hope you enjoy it. I will get these articles also split up, separated for you, so that way if you don't want to watch the full video, you can just click on each individual video. But that will be it. Hope you have a fantastic Wednesday, and the Sherpa will see you tomorrow. Peace.